So, in case you're new, I'm making a Zelda-vania-ish gravity bending rhythm game, getting lost simulator. So last month, I released the Steam demo for Metro Gravity, Wishlist on Steam. The milestone felt so good that I kind of just took a break from game development, stopped thinking about it. You know, seeing the play button on Steam just felt like such an accomplishment that I kind of forgot that I still have to make the rest of the game. Also, with that, I received even more feedback. Somebody suggested I make a Google Forms for feedback, and so far, I'm pretty happy with the response. Nobody has straight up told me it's just dog shit, which is nice. One of my friends told me that might be because it's not big enough for anyone to just say it's dog shit. So right now it's at 19 responses, and every one of them is thought out and not one word. Overall, a lot of the feedback was little things that would not take long to fix at all, like specific enemy moves, sound effects. However, there was one main thing that pretty much everyone hates, and it's the dash rest cooldown. During this cooldown, I made it so that you can't sprint. Basically, my thought process was that I didn't want it to be like Zelda where everyone just spams roll everywhere because it's just faster than not doing that. I also wanted people to travel the world by falling with gravity. And see, the problem is it's another lesson in fun versus what you think. I forgot that games are supposed to be fun and not annoying to play. So this large amount of feedback from the demo and everything before that helped me learn a lot about puzzle design. I'm sure there's a whole field of puzzle design where, you can probably get a PhD in it. So don't take my word for what I'm about to say. But I think the main structure of puzzles should be the what the fuck stage, the aha moment, and the doing it stage. The what the fuck stage and the aha moment, you're just, trying to figure out what the puzzle is about. And then at this aha moment, the doing it stage, in my opinion, should be satisfying. The brunt of the work should be here. The biggest offender of this problem was this stupid triple flamethrower Galileo puzzle. Pretty much everyone told me it was too hard or mechanically stupid. What were you even? There's so many missing leads on what to do. I've watched so many people not realize what to do. Basically, the solution was to get this flower, block its path with the metal block, and then put the metal block up and make sure the flower is, not moving that much. And then gravitize them both at the same time, like when Galileo dropped the two things at the same time. How was anyone supposed to get that? Guess what? They didn't. And even when they had the revelation that they had to drop them at the same time, it was very difficult to set up, and it was misleading. The flower on the vine was frustrating. This whole part had no purpose at all. People had the right idea, but just a little bit off, and they were just missing it. After iterating, I cut all the bullshit off of it and ended up with a puzzle that I think is cool. It's mechanically simple. I put a hint, makes you realize gravity pulls things down at the same speed. I'm done with this stupid puzzle. Might be too easy now. Overall though, I'm happy with what's going on so far, as I've said. I think I received more helpful feedback than most game devs, especially for my first game. This is the first time I've shown anybody anything. And with all this, I think I also learned a lot how to properly take feedback. I think I've developed a healthy balance between stubbornly sticking to my vision and people pleasing. It was hard at first though. Some feedback from one individual person will play in my head when I'm designing or making stuff. It had a disproportionate effect on me when I'm designing. Most people will say one thing, I love this, I love that. And another guy will say, this shit's too easy. It's the equivalent of getting one guide in a Twitch stream. Everybody's saying one thing to the streamer, and then one guy says something, and then the streamer is freaking out. Anyway. There are some problems that I think I need to address, mainly the size of the demo. When I released it, I thought that it may have shown off too much. After gray boxing and planning out the rest of the game, like I said I would, it just kind of made me realize the scope of the game. So there's still no scope creep, trust me. I said I'd make the game in December, but what I didn't plan for is that school is also a thing. I said I'd make the game in December. It will release December 2024. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if that's happening. I still think I might be able to squeeze it in to December if I really time management max. I don't have a quota or a CEO breathing down my neck, so it's not actually a due date. In fact, I can actually do whatever I want. Anyways, Steam Next Fest is around the corner, and on October 9th, it will begin. I'm gonna be honest, again, low key, high key. I may also want to sit this one out, seeing as they say that you should do Steam Next Fest as close to release as possible, and I'm not so sure that this is the closest one to release. But on a good note, new Steam page art. Last time you gave me some streamers to contact, I'm gonna hop on that. This is gonna be a bit spoiler-ish, if you even care. Actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of weird making a devlog series for a game like this, isn't it? Why did I do that? Anyway, 3 more bosses have been modeled, gray box, whatever. The mother, the cannibal, and the bully. Again, pretend they look cool, and pretend that the names are very meaningful. The stories are very sad and very deep. Trust. We also got more puzzle things implemented, puzzle elements for the puzzles that I designed previously. It's not scope creep. Again, it's still placeholder, pretend it looks cool. We got the RGB prism. It combines the colors of lasers that reflect off of these little mirrors. So you got red and green combines to yellow, and then you use that to like unlock a door or some shit. We got this seasons wheel. That orange arrow is a summer tree and that winter is on the other side. Basically, you rotate that and it changes the season of the area, which affects different things that are there. So you gotta keep track of like 2 realities. The thread, it conducts electricity now, but like in real life, so you actually have to complete the circuit with the battery. We also got pendulums that respond to gravity. We got the cube from Manifold Garden that only activates when the gravity is in the right direction. Side note, some guy in the Google forum told me to check out Manifold Garden. And when I saw that shit, I got low-key demotivated. I'm not gonna lie. Same thing happened with Hi-Fi Rush. Bro, can you believe that I didn't know before I started making a gravity puzzle rhythm fighting game? I didn't know about Manifold Garden and Hi-Fi Rush. Like, I knew what they were, but I didn't actually know what they were. Anyways, they stole my whole flow bar for bar, is what I'm trying to say. We got Big Jacket Black Hole Lady. She gives you like gravity enhancing powers as a side quest. All the characters have side quests, by the way, which are in the scope now and planned out. That doesn't sound impressive because anybody can plan anything. I can just say what happens, but planning is cool. Planning is good. That's it. Thank you for listening. Subscribe, like, wish list. Go to the Discord if you want. Bye.